Negative thoughts. Those annoying thoughts that we all get that come in and like to hijack our minds and emotions and make us feel about this big more often than I think a lot of us are comfortable admitting. And so today I want to teach you a really simple hack to shut down a negative thought, to stop it in its tracks using 4 simple words. Stay tuned. This one is a good one. If you're new to me and this is the first time we're connecting, my name is Kristina and I'm a registered clinical therapist, a researcher, a coach, and a digital course creator. I have a master's degree in counseling psychology and I work to help heart-centered go-getter men and women break through worry, anxiety, and self-doubt so that they can get out of their heads and get into their lives and love their lives. And these negative thoughts that come up for us. And often they are the worst when we are already struggling, when we've gone through something difficult or painful or challenging or uncomfortable, and we're already feeling down or depleted or bad or frustrated, and then these thoughts like to come in and make us feel worse. These thoughts that tell us all of these horrible things about us and make us go from feeling bad to even worse. And so just so that we're on the same page here, I want to give you a few examples of what this looks like and how this often works. And you'll let me know which one of these connect with you, or tell me which, a situation where you've dealt with this, where you've struggled with something and then you've noticed yourself, those thoughts come in and make you feel even worse. And so one example would be if you're going for a job interview, or maybe like me, you did a live television interview and choked partway through and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And so you're already kind of feeling like crap that it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And then your brain, all these negative thoughts start to come in and say things like, you suck, you're no good, you don't have what it takes. And you go from feeling bad that that thing didn't work out and go the way you wanted it to even worse, because now you've piled on all of this judgment and you've made it mean all of these things about you as a human being, which it doesn't. Or maybe you are feeling lonely. You felt lonely. We've all felt lonely, but you felt lonely, and not only are you feeling lonely, but then your brain comes in and likes to say things like, oh, you're such a loser. The reason why you're alone and feeling lonely is because you're a loser and no one likes you and you're annoying or you're stupid or whatever. Or let's say someone at work snaps at you. And, it doesn't feel great to be snapped at. That's one thing. But then your brain likes to come in and say, see, no one likes you. You're just a loser and no one likes you, and you just deserve to be treated like crap. Or let's say you went for a job or a gig or an opportunity and you didn't get it. And that already feels bad, and then your brain comes in and says it's because you're a loser, it's because you're a failure, it's because you're no good, it's because you don't have it. It's because you suck and everyone else doesn't, or whatever it is. Or maybe it's that you're making progress, that you've been doing some personal work, that you've been healing some wounds, that you've been working towards managing your mind and managing your emotions and not letting your thoughts and emotions rule your life, that you are making progress and you're feeling better. And then you have some time where you totally blow it and you freak out at someone, or you get really angry about something, or just something happens to throw things off, to feel like, you kind of blew it. And then you tell yourself things like, see, I knew you couldn't get it all together. I knew you couldn't figure it out. Or maybe it is that you get really anxious about something. You've been working on your anxiety. It's like, see, I told you were an anxious wreck. I told you that you'd never be able to take things in stride and handle things. You're not good enough for that. You don't have what it takes. You're an idiot, or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what your self-talk is, what your negative self-talk is, what your negative thoughts like to tell you, what those gremlins like to come in and try to say to you. Let me know though if what one of your things that you struggle with, something that's happened to you, if you're feeling comfortable, and something that you've noticed. Or even you can just say in the comments section below, yup, I have totally been there. I have totally been struggling, and then I've kicked myself when I am down. Just even if you feel comfortable saying that, so that we know that we're not the only ones who do this. So that I know, I do know, but so the rest of us know that we are not the only ones who do this. So what do? How do we deal with it when one of these nasty negative thoughts tries to come in and make us go from feeling bad to worse? What we do is we ask ourselves one question made up of 4 words. And the question is this thought helpful? And the answer is, it isn't. These thoughts are not helping us move forward. This thought is not motivating us to take productive action. These thoughts are not helping us get back up after we've been knocked down. These thoughts are not helping us come up with healthy solutions to our problem. They are useless. They do not serve any purpose. They do not deserve to take up any more real estate in our brains than they already have. And so what this does when we ask ourselves this question, is this thought helpful, is we're able to take a step back, that our brain is able to get a little bit of space, and we're able to see that this thought actually isn't serving any purpose. And so I'm not going to dwell on it any longer. I'm not going to allow it to stick around any longer. And it helps us just clear it out. And don't get me wrong, it's not a one and done. It's not like we do this once and that thought never comes back. You better believe it's going to come back. It's going to try to come back. It's going to come knocking on your door, and maybe even when you least expect it. But every time it does, ask yourself, is this thought useful? Is this thought helpful? Is this a thought that I'm going to keep around, or am I just going to put it aside and move forward and keep going and doing what I know I need to do? If dealing with this mindset stuff and getting through the things that are holding us back and breaking through this stuff is something that you want to go deeper on, something that you want to go bigger on, something that you really want to work on, then I want you to get on the list for my breakthrough coaching program. Get on the wait list. I'm going to put the link below. You can get more information about it there as well. So make sure that you go do that right after you watch this video. Let me know if you're ready to shut down these negative thoughts and use this tool. Let me know in the comment section below. I love connecting with you guys there because it gives me a chance to hear from you, because of course I can't hear from you right now while I'm speaking to you on this video. Like the video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, keep connected. Thanks for being here. Take good care. Until next time.